This is good stuff so far, and you are in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the going as we get into this one. It's the second map of the series. It's Nuke and it's Counter-Strike as Liquid take on Evil Geniuses.
And yes, there's one man in the studio today whose jacket was assembled out of cargo pants. It's Harry Russell to take away for the pistol round.
What? Listen, man. If you're all about the pockets are the coolest thing on this. They can hold a hell of a lot, but can Stewie hold the ramp room like my pockets can hold my possessions? Oh, he certainly can't, but Elige can. He shuts down 3, and there's Naf to cement it. Team Liquid gonna go 1-0 up. Thank you, Trace.
Bit of percussion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes we need like a nice instrumental thrown in there.
Like that. Hello?
It's more like a knocking on the
nice
door.
Instrumental. Not instrumental. Well, Liquid. Elige is instrumental in taking that pistol round. He finds 3 on the ramp room, the double setup with a fast rotate from Naf. And Liquid, I mean, if we've learned anything from the last hour or so, a start for Liquid means nothing. We're looking to the longevity, but certainly in the right place right now, as they put EG on a full eco. It's an existence eco as P250s and Glocks hang around on the roof, chatting it up.
Just a quick chat. A little bit of chatter is going to lead to opening the door, playing a little bit of cat and mouse there.
Keeping Liquid honest, they're trying to force out grenades by breaking the windows.
Also, don't want to admit to this, and as smelly as the first round was there from Liquid, I'm talking about they tore it up on the side of EG. I may or may not have forgot to put on deodorant today, so
oof.
Hopefully this one doesn't get too sweaty.
Well,
I'm keeping my distance.
It's a good thing that this only affects 2 people in the world outside of yourself right now.
You're welcome. I'm on top of the world right now. I don't know about you, but here we go. Nowhere to really go for the side of EG. It's going to be some sort of crazy maneuvering outside as kind of shift these cameras around. And
Bass has done it the old-fashioned way. Gets out of all these fancy cam paths, and he's just doing it manual. Now,
freehand.
These Glocks, probably not going to do anything. I hate to put spoilers in. To be fair, this is actually kind of cool. They get outside, they go towards hell. And now they try and take heaven. It's a bit of a battle of morality down here towards underside of Elige. And, well, EG are pretty happy with how this one's gone. If they get a bomb plant out of it, that's actually far more than I figured they were going to get away with in this round. Yeah, that's stellar. That's enough in and of itself. Anything else at this point is just a bonus. Well, Cirque spotted. They see him down in the site. Breezy's coming in for rotation, but yes, Cirque gets mopped up. So does Breezy. And Team Liquid take that one nice and easy.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Strong start, but the buy is in. That was a near enough full eco for EG, so they've got everything they need in terms of the money here. Cirque can even buy an AWP if he doesn't want utility. He's considering it, but no. Kriegs. Across the board, 5 for EG. That's a dangerous buy. If they lose this round, they give over those guns, but
it is a Krieg.
Yeah. They probably won't lose a round with this buy. That's a great grenade.
Yeah, Breezy's just picking up the pace. Okay. That was a fun little switch on the camera. Now, tries to go back in for another.
So far, so good for the Evil Geniuses. 4v2, just Nitro Twist, make it just Twist with a FAMAS. All in his lonesome, hanging around in the break room. But Stanislaw will certainly find him before he does the inverse. So the first round for EG, and it's on the back of some Kriegs. Go figure, guys.
Well, Liquid deciding how to spend this money, taking their sweet time while doing it. Pistols, bit of armor. They're saving by and large. Actually not deciding to force buy here, and that's because of the sheer amount of Craigs on the other side.
Yeah, it's something you've got to look out for every single time right there. That Krieg is deadly, and let's see what they can do.
What do you think of this setup, Trace?
I think it's pretty good. So far, so good, at least. What do you guys think?
Yeah, pick outside, Things looking nice for EG. They're slowing it down. They're holding the line. They're not getting too aggressive as they wait for Liquid to come their way. But Liquid not pushing the extremities. If anything, doing the complete opposite. Naf's gone back to CT.
Yeah, Liquid just want to make sure that their hands are clean.
Well, don't want to be left high and dry in this one. Deep smokes towards the garage. They might even go through them. That's an option. You can see the bombs going back towards lobby. So EG are not using these smokes to get down lower. They're actually going to try and topside split. Now, they can come through the smokes and hit mini, or they can wrap and go to heaven. If they do, Naf will spot them. And we have 3 players on the lower site. So Liquid are gambling right now. This is a Trace classic. Trace loves the lower stack.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you just got to think about how pivotal position for Naf and where they can place him, moreover, where he places himself. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, no, Naf has actually got a very, very important role in this one back here in CT. He was meant to be watching for this heaven split, but it's never really come through for the EG side. They just were completely rerouted on the back of the outside smokes going towards A. So kind of what Liquid had like planned to play against never comes through for EG. They catch Naf and now the jig is up. Obviously, Team Liquid now realizing that this bomb is down up on the A bomb site, but it's very, very late for them to be able to do anything. They sit 2 players down.
Man.
If they take a Krieg away, they'd be happy with that.
Oh, the trigger discipline, but Breezy will finish them off. He won't let them get too much further. 5 alive for EG with the Kriegs as they continue. And money getting made, you know, 5 alive. That's always nice, Trace.
Yeah, it's a super nice thing, especially when you think about being fiscally responsible. You kind of have to lose some of that whenever you start stacking the money. Speaking of which, Liquid are going to need an answer here real soon.
Yeah, the buy will...
Yeah, I mean, before the door closes on them, at least.
Don't want to get their wires trapped.
Nope, definitely don't want that.
Oh, look at the pace.
That's nice. That's good stuff.
Rushing towards outside. Sir, getting up past Elige, but he's helping himself to the buffet in his Team Liquid here. 2 kills going the way of the EG side. Well, EG, they've closed the door on this 3-man outside push. Team Liquid, they've still got 1 player here in the form of Naf over to behind the blue box. But holding his position from Secret is Tarek, so he's very, very limited in terms of how much he can get done here. This is really the only one-on-one, that duel with Stan, that he might get offered. In the meantime, Stewie and Twists have both gone in. Oh, I think they've caught a time in here, but actually Ethan's gone back. In amongst all of this, Twist has crossed back into the squeaky door, and he will catch Ethan rotating around with the bomb, but he's the last man left.
No.
Ooh, that's a huge kill.
Unbelievable.
And now down to the 1v2. The bomb at the feet of Twist. Cirque and Stan, they still have the man advantage, but they've got to get their hands back on this bomb.
Twist was getting wrapped, but his smoke grenade actually hits that player walking in through the door, and he hears it. He doubles back and takes that kill. And now the fade will favor him. Ooh. Low ammo, and Cirque trades it out. EG keep this one alive by the skin of their teeth. 1 alive at the end of things. No longer the clean picture that were those 10 players surviving in 2 rounds in a row. But you know what it is clean? The economy of Liquid. Cleaned up, gone, and down to 0 as they have to take another eco.
Finito, some might even say.
Some might, Trace. Liquid, maybe the first, but right now sitting in last as EG lead 3-2 on the T side. Round 6 fields just CZs and Deegs.
Not a great armament here. But what can they do with it? That's one of the things that makes this game very, very special. It's what you can do with this lessened buy, especially to catch your opponent off guard. A little bit of typing going on, but not in the server.
Ooh. Well, the pick going the way of EG. These opening kills have looked very, very good so far this game. Very much in control of the outside area is Stan. He's pushed all the way past these smokes towards a garage. Now you can see Elige coming up from lower, but oh my god, he hits a shot. He's being held. The Krieg unable to take the kill, and Elige is going to run. Now Stan hears these footsteps from garage, so he knows that no one's coming in on the back line. Elige is going to go join in on ramp. Liquid, they have a boost up there. This is a nice little goblin spot for Naf. Nasty as anything. Oh, Twist. Looks like he had the drop on Cirque, but the check is there, and EG maintain this advantage.
Again, a very pivotal map here for at least how the Pro League is shaped up thus far. What are some of the implications here, guys? What are we looking out at the outset of this if EG do win it right here?
Well, EG are already guaranteed a top 4 spot trace, and that's because they went 3-1 in this group. Now, obviously, they're fighting for first. Those top 2 places in the group give you the upper bracket position that, you know, if you win and go to the grand finals, you have a map advantage. So it's always a good reason to be coming through that upper bracket.
A map advantage, just to clarify, also in a best of 5.
Yes,
so
that is true.
There is a little bit of a marathon to be had there. However, that map advantage is certainly appreciated. Bomb timer starting to tick.
Yeah, and for Team Liquid, they're not attempting this one, right? They know better. They want to hold on to these Kriegs and keep them into this following round. I mean, for Team Liquid, it's pretty important that they're able to start to get this one back under control sometime soon. EG starting off on a very, very good foot here on the T side of their map pick, already sitting 4-2 up, and it should be in a position where they can keep making that sweeter as long as they can keep Team Liquid on the back foot in terms of the money, which obviously they just took an eco in that round there, so they're very, very happy to get out of it with the double Krieg setup. And now they'll reinvest over here on the CT side. EG 1, Liquid 0. Defeated them on Nuke back at IEM Katowice.
It feels like it was so long ago, guys. Katowice, Intel Extreme Masters to be exact.
Yeah, I mean, that was good for EG. They did lose the series overall, Inferno and Overpass being the other maps. Inferno being the 3rd map of this series. But will we get there? Because if EG have similar results to those that are back at Cato, well, this will be a 2-0. This will be done and dusted before we know, and Liquid will be relying on the Brazilian boys to find success if they want to get through this group stage.
Keep your eyes peeled. Someone once said, don't even know if they were a wise man, but they definitely said that. Here we go. Looks like a little bit of a door pop, some door action here from the side of the Evil Geniuses.
Nitro's got a smoke ready, though. The second they open that one up, he can throw it in. Comes in perfectly timed. Bomb drop. Nitro low, though. Has to try and tuck it into the site. Has to give them the package back. They can drop down towards B, but Leech won't let them. He sprays them down, and they are so committed to this topside play. EG spot the man in lobby, but it doesn't matter. Stewie is quick on the trigger, and he finds 2 kills. Stan, a long way from home.
Yeah, you're probably going to see a little bit of a Jame-esque action here, but maybe not. Who knows?
He's got time to give it a look at.
Plus, you know, if you're able to take any of these Kriegs away, considering you're looking good on the EG side, you're going to love that. And he's not able to take any Kriegs away, so they're going to hate that. Team Liquid, they'll get a 3rd on the board. Stewie coming in with a big double kill there on that lobby flank. And so now Team Liquid at least beginning this path to take this 2nd map back under their wing. Still sit behind.
And I'm real curious. I mean, we looked at the first map. We saw the results of that. We saw just how much crawl that EG had to do to get back in the series. Now, that would require Liquid to, I guess, drop a few rounds here and there on their 14-7, I think it was, where they were up. Certainly something had to have been said in the break. At least in this round, is Twist with all the words, finding Breeze and Tarek, and really putting a damper to the plans of the Geniuses. Another spray coming through the squeaky door for Twist. Can he make it 5? Is he going to go for 5? Bomb is down, though.
Ooh.
Ethan on the good play, the good read. Decides to push out Hut. He's traded instantly after getting Twist. So just Cirque. 52 HP. Blind shot. Takes down Stewie 2K. Cirque backs on up to the squeaky door. Grabs himself another kill and a nap. This is starting to look a little gross.
Ooh.
And by that, I mean executed by a Krieg. One of the worst ways to go out, but it happens nonetheless.
We do have a little bit of an interesting sight into the MIBR Swap Patrol game, Trace.
Okay, yeah, I see this. We're talking about the 2nd map here. MIBR picking up the 1st of what is a pistol round. Ultimately, this game really close in the first map, so to say, and then now just kind of follow this one through the pistol round to see how it goes.
Yeah, we can check it out. We got a tactical timeout brought by the US Air Force over on the other game, so it's a retake setup for Swell Patrol, and they're coming in against MIBR. 5-on-5 is not a common one, but MIBR are a map up in this series right now, and Swell looking to get back in the action. They've had a really good season of Pro League so far. I'd love to see them in the top 4. I'd love to see them in the next stage, but MIBR don't want to let it be easy.
Neither do KNG. Has quite the pistol round there on our hands. Again, that is MIBR versus Swole Patrol. We have 3 games running in sync right now, synonymously almost.
Yeah, we're going to continue to throw these little updates your way wherever we can.
is the plan.
Well, 4-4, even Stevens. But EG, considering on the T side, these rounds are welcome. But right now, going to be a bit broke. Forcing it up with Galil's, Krieg on Breezy, but we know what he can do with that gun, with any gun. And just enough utility to get set smokes in the yard if they do so, please.
Now, something that scares me is Naf with this AWP over here towards outside. He's going to look to go up into the heavens. And now he sees the outside smokes going in, looks for a gap in them, and there is one there. However, EG have already fully committed down towards outside. This could be a little bit of a kind of information misread depending on how Team Liquid look at this. They don't really have anything to go off of, and to Naf's knowledge, he hasn't seen anyone cross. So Elige now hearing the footsteps is able to make the call that there's players here, but he gets dropped almost immediately. Stewie trying to come in to save the day from ramp room, has dealt with Cirque amicably, looks for a bit more, and Ethan gets caught. Flashbang goes over, but Breezy gets the kill. Naf there, all banging down one. Nitro just about saves his life, and now it's Tarek in the hot seat, 1v3, and it's a very hot seat. He'll get dethroned by Naf down in the B-bomb site. Team Liquid gonna take that 5th round.
Yeah, that flank was huge for EG. If Nitro didn't find that kill, Naf is certainly dead. And then with an open bomb plant, there's a chance for a round there for EG. Remember, that was a low economy round, right? They had Galil's. They did fully force, but it was, well, of minimal value.
I'm also looking at the play Stu had there. You know, he shuts down Cirque through the decon door, which is a step in the right direction. Then he gets the second kill over there towards the window of the control room. Tries to dodge a flash, then gets double peek. So what more can you do? The liquid round's still there.
Holding the lead by the skin of their teeth as more pistols come through for EG. Back to the yard. It's been their bread and butter. Elige, though, to put a stop to it, finding the first and only man behind these smokes. It was only a fake. It was all but a ruse. EG set up for this door play. Could go down lower with those smokes, or could just burst the top site where the bomb is committed, and everyone will have to follow in its tracks. Twist with 3, but it was only pistols, and EG couldn't even see their opposition. 6 rounds for Liquid. Certainly the start they needed.
One of the things that we've seen an awful lot of teams do in the Pro League is, you know, you do that full A side execute, you throw in all those smokes, and then you just duck down towards the vents in the hope that those players in the site have gotten ready, you know, for a fast A play based on like the Molotovs and smokes that you're throwing. But not in that round. They just do it the old-fashioned way, rush out through the door with the main smoke in, and it goes in the way of Team Liquid. Was only pistols for the EG side. Now they have a lot more to work with in this round. Setting up towards outside, and a bit of a different approach here from Team Liquid. This time it's Elige to try and rein it in down in secret. Now spots them on the cross. It is going to get shut down by Ethan. Elige pounces out in the meantime. Ethan doubling up, keeps this one in the advantage of EG.
Look at this craziness that is the rotation here from the side of Elige, from secret all the way back into upper. He's got a hunch. He's going to push lobby, try to get some control of it. Only good for 1. A trade. 2 versus 3, Elige and Nitro still in it.
Look at that bomb, though. It's back outside of the lobby. It's near below silos. EG need the kills right now. Tarek's going to find it. Nitro, if only he knew he could just stay alive and win this round off of time. But he's going to commit to the duels. Actually does get out of the door. That gives him a chance. And EG know if they don't get this kill, they've got to run. They've got to go back. And you can already see they're crossing towards main to wrap back that silo and try and pick up the package. Nitro stalling for as long as he can.
Nitro's playing this so well, just wasting that clock down. They have been able to go back and grab the bomb.
7 rounds in his weapon.
Ooh, they consider vent there. That would have been a big mistake. Plant coming in. Nitro hears it. Playing retake. But they're going to watch this door now. The smoke has faded.
They don't know that he's out here towards the vent. And so far, he's got a pretty good ledge to stand on. Grabs the first kill, uses the Molotov to clear off back silo. Now he's going to dump a grenade in there as well. Little does he know, Ethan on 27 HP is going to be looking towards the squeaky door. And the flank is going to come through just in time. Nitro. Not entirely sure where that second player was, but Ethan's repositioning got it done in the end of the day. We're going to see 6-5. Still Team Liquid in the lead, but only by 1. On the map of Nuke. Inferno next.
Yeah, heads up play for Ethan to just run around main, leave his teammate on the site who does smoke the door. While that smoke gives Nitro a veil to get out into the A site, it does in the same vein win EG the round.
Not only that, you could tell though that Stan had kind of anticipated that EG believed he was in the vent. No, sorry, in the hut. Or coming from that side of the map, right? Because I think that's why he just discounts that Ethan had rushed into it in that fashion. I think he thought he had a pin still back in the bomb site. Now, EG throwing these outside smokes in again, and this is going to cut Elige out from the garage. There's a bit of a one-way for him to go peeking through here. That is a nade that does a hell of a lot. Oh my goodness, it is threading a needle as they try and get past Elige. That flash leaves both players blind, but Breezy comes out on top. And now into this 4-on-4. Lots of damage done by Elige in this round. The rest of the gang on Liquid looking to try and finish the job. Nitro shutting down the first, but the trade is in almost immediately. They still haven't encountered this AWP of Naf, but every single time they've fought him yet, he's been in this hell position. So this is something that EG are going to be more than ready for. Now, it's not the prettiest AWP sequence you've ever seen, but miraculously, he's still alive, and Twist is able to put up a double. Ethan now left alone.
He's not going to commit down lower. That seems like the obvious choice, and so Liquid will be ready for it. Ethan, oh, he just got spotted. Surely he just got spotted. Yeah, he knows as well. Naf has taken him down, and Liquid have put a 7th round on the board. The CT side is being put together very well. Trading rounds, not going on streaks of more than 4, which, you know, typically can favor the Ts, but right now is favoring Liquid because they are winning more often than not. Of course, Liquid don't want EG to build up a big T side on this map, but EG want exactly that. They're going to call out another pause.
Another pause coming through, another time to dive into the tactics. And this one's brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. A tactical timeout even.
That's the thing, right? From EG, it's not been uncommon to see them get off to not the most phenomenal of starts and then recover and stagger back to their feet in the second half.
What about Liquid, though? I mean, I feel like they've been diagnosed with something similar.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, like both of these teams have been in that same boat, and that's kind of why, you know, I thought Dust 2 was going to kind of finish off in a much closer fashion. I didn't think it would just be the full-on reverse sweep from EG. And, you know, Team Liquid, it's an old problem, the one of, you know, perhaps choking, coming back to haunt them there in that first map. They can't afford to have that happen here. I do think we're seeing a much more well-rounded performance from Liquid, right? When the pressure's on, these guys normally look good. And boy, is the pressure on now. So it's a pretty even scoreline, and I think that's going to help them, you know? It's not just the Elige show anymore. It's not just Naf putting up numbers. It's a very even distribution over here on this CT side. Ooh. EG, looking like they want to try and go for this A play. Nitro gets mollied out into the open, and these pistols are looking for him, but Twist is here, mop and bucket to clean the round up. And an 8th round on the board for the Liquid side. Yeah,
one thing we've looked at in these Skybox segments have been some of the A takes that EG have shown us on this map. Some really, really good utility, some great Molotovs, and they show it in that round. Top up molly, back vent molly, just standard stuff, main smoke. What was lacking was, of course, not only the guns, but the flashbangs. And Liquid, they don't get blinded. They may get forced out of position, but the rifles can just spray down these armorless pistols, and Liquid put on an 8th. Now, EG have everything, and they've got to make it work. Otherwise, this might be a 10-5 half. Bomb plant at bare minimum required, but a round will do as well.
Well, looking like we're going to see some of this slow outside aggression from EG, likely with these usual suspects outside smokes. I'll go down and actually... Looks like the ones that fall close to main. This gives you 2 options, right? You can either use them to get down towards secret, or you can wrap close to mini. or main, I guess, depending on region.
Look at Naf's position. I kind of like the idea, if we can switch over. He's actually letting them take garage, and no one's going to check that corner when they come through the garage, but he can also see Silo from this. If he unscopes, he sees the cross towards Hell. All he can't see is Mini.
Ooh, and, well, where did the EG side come from? Would appear to be Mini in this round, so it's slightly fallen away from Team Liquid. Stewie over here towards outside. Now they know that he's here. Obviously, you're not really anticipating he's going to be able to win this 1v5, and he knows that he's trying to hold on to the M4. Stanislaw puts him in the ground. EG going to take a 6th.
Yeah, they want to close out the half with 7. We are on that last run of the half, and it looks like, smells like a timeout could be coming through, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing some illusions, but there are no Mirage in this series. If Liquid can take Nuke, we're going to be taking it to Inferno as a 3rd. Oh, Creek strike.
Oh, but you love Nitro bringing out the big chug here over on the CT side. And he's going to look to try and put up some numbers with our favorite weapon, Elige, fast towards outside. There are loads of players there. He just didn't manage to see any of them. The AWP shots rating on him will give up the fact that there's a player nearby. I think obviously so. Elige was quick to get the hell out of there with Cirque on the other end, looking to deal damage with that big green gun. And now these outside smokes going in once again, and it's the same ones we saw in the round prior, the close main smokes with the garage smoke coupled up alongside it. They're not going to look to use this. And what this has usually done for Team Liquid is forced a man like Elige to rotate down towards that B site. But instead, in this round, Team Liquid, they don't respond by playing this like normal. They crunch into the lobby and they counterplay everything EG had planned in that round. That was a great adjustment from Team Liquid. And with it, they've secured a 9-6 half. They're going to win that one out pretty convincingly to end out the first half. EG now looking to bounce back, moving into their CT side. Join us after the break to find out who takes Nuke.
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low. But I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I know my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay. Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low. But I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh don't know. Now it's my lead for the melancholy. Cody, feel a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Sarah, where art thou? I know where we are. It's gonna be Evil Geniuses and Liquid. We're at the crossroads of the second map, also known as halftime. Currently, these are almost split down the middle, but here we have it. We have a real chance for EG to lock out Liquid, pinning how this half goes. And we're talking about EG picking up the first map and Liquid currently sitting 9-6 in the second.
Yeah, and talking a split down the middle, spoilers for those other games on the other streams as Fury and 100 Thieves is going to 3, 16-4, 16-5. It's a final map of Nuke, and that's where we find ourselves right now in the second. EG favored in the GG bet odds, but down by 3. That was a all right T-side from them, but we're going to see what the pistol has in store.
Yeah, Team Liquid completely ignoring outside, at least early on, but now they send 2 players atop the silo to drop in through main. Looking like they're going to try and split into the A bomb site. 2 players inside of the site might wish that these Glocks didn't get so close, but I say that Breezy and Stan have done a very good job of cleaning this one up. That bomb dropped and lost over toward that A side of the map. Lee's trying to wrap into the heavens while he does deal with the first. Now the second. Is he ready for Stanislaw, who's still here waiting? Uh-oh, now he knows. Does manage to deal with Elise now versus Stan. And Stan holds his own. That was a wonderful pistol round. We had so many great shots from so many different players, but ultimately Stanislaw emerges at the end with 4 kills to his name. And another clutch in the bag for EG.
Stanislaw, a.k.a. Stanis Baratheon, but not really. We're looking at a player right here that is, of IGLs in the game, very well-rounded. This is a player that can actually win straight-up duels, and he showed it right there. Yeah,
and EG, they've had the best pistol rounds in the NA side of EPL out of all the teams, so, you know, keeping that up. Breezy's typically been the win condition for them with a P2K, but Stan saving the day today. It's going to be a 9-7 as EG look to claw their way back into this game. I say claw, they're only down by 2, and this one should be, I don't want to say for free with Liquid on Deagles. We know what these guys can do with those guns, but EG should be able to lock this one down. Not out of control just yet. 5-on-3 with further damage done to Naf, and Nitro only has a Glock, so pistols are out, Cirque is styling, and Liquid are dying.
Yeah, just like that. 1 Glock, 1 Deagle. And absolutely nowhere to take it, Harry Russell.
No, there's no hope for Elise in this round. So many crosshairs outside, and it's Stanislaw to find him. 8-9 now, but a bye on the horizon for Liquid. This is their chance to pull ahead and start to solidify themselves in this second map. EG trying to go on another reverse sweep, retake the lead, and overcome this one in 2. Now, I think that would be quite the statement.
It's true. It would be.
Liquid, though, guns back in. Round number 3 of the half, and they are armed to the teeth. Remember EG's first buy? That was 5 Kriegs. This one only fields a singular on Nath. But honestly, a safer decision as to not give your opponents better weaponry. EG right now running bonus with SMGs in play. And Liquid, they're just on the A site. EG have no one here. They have no idea. And they're only realizing the hard way as bullets land in their face. Breezy's gone. Stan drops a grenade, but that does nothing. And a bomb planted with EG in for a retake. This is not a good round for them. In the same case, you don't really want to save because you have SMG, so you might as well go for an economical damage. But right now, the damage is coming in the form of headshots to EG. 1 kill for Ethan. That's all they've got in this round. Nitro gets out with 1 point of health, and Tarek, he's just getting flashed up in the heaven. There's a gun at his feet, but right now, no opponents. They run away.
Oh, it does manage to catch Nitro.
Okay.
Yeah, no kit. He's trying to bring players
don't know
back.
that.
And yeah, they are all going to come back. Tarek could do a hell of a lot here. Does manage to put up another kill. No one else goes down, but you love the attempt from Tarek. And if he had a kit, I don't even think that would have been time there.
I think he wins that. I think if he has a kit, he doesn't shoot the dude running away and he just jumps on the bomb. But, you know, the realization that he just can't win that round. At the same time, I don't want to say for sure, but I think there was a kit in heaven. So maybe a missed opportunity. But you know, there might not have been. I only say that because 2 players died there and EG had 2 kits in that round, so, you know, maths. But 10-8, Liquid back in control on this T side. They find their first gun round, and EG, they lose the bonus, but they're back in with weaponry. AWP on Cirque, Stan and Tarek taking hits. Stan spotting the smoke, but they've already crossed down. He's done no damage. Tarek is tucked. They might not be ready for this position, but Elige certainly is. Great shot as they entry down lower. Cirque, he's got to do so much.
Yeah, but this is a man who always delivers big when it's asked of him. Can he do that now? Cirque and Stanislaw going to join up side by side. Stan gets one and Cirque sees the bomb. Cirque ready for decon, and Stewie now removed. Cirque has turned this round back in the advantage of EG. He even goes for Nitro, which does lead to his demise. A little bit overzealous there as he tries to deny that bomb, crossing back up towards the A bomb site. EG, they saw it over towards the vents, but they haven't realized yet that he's made his departure. They're in towards B still. A rotation is in for Ethan. Breezy's going to look to join him, and it's another retake from Heaven. These are horrible at the best of times. Luckily enough, Liquid have left. Naf's now rapping as well. It is a rap battle here over in Heaven.
Because that's the thing, they might get on the bomb, they might even kill the Nitro in the hut, but they are not ready for this, and Naf has timed it to perfection. Both players dropped, they have no idea. Sorry, once the rafters, and Naf's just going to kill him, win the round on his own. They were sticking the bomb, they knew it was a closed-off plant, and they you know, assumed that no one's in Heaven. They were just there. Why would anyone be in Heaven? Well, Naf, big lobby wrap, making the read right on their rotations, and despite Cirque's best efforts on this B bomb site with multiple kills, it's going to be a round for Liquid. They're making it happen, Harry. 3 maps on the horizon. Inferno is the finisher to this series if we get there, and EG, well, they've not got anything in this round.
Yeah, I imagine we're still going to see a pretty methodical round from Liquid. They really don't want to throw much away. They know that this EG squad has it in them to pull back these huge deficits. And I mean, this is nothing in comparison to what Dust 2 was. So they're really not in the mood to not be careful here for Liquid. Still pressure, but still puts up 2. That's an AK retrieved for Cirque. He's actually pretty happy with that. I might just look to hold on to it into the following round. You can see he's already falling off. The bomb plant comes in over here towards A. And yeah, for these 2 pistol players, a flashbang on Stanislaw might be able to net them a kill, but that's being pretty optimistic. He's waiting back here in CT to flash Tarek in through this Heaven position once that smoke fades, I imagine.
Yeah, everyone's watching it though. So Tarek, yeah, good luck. Here comes the bash flang, and it gets flung. Does it bash? No. Cirque's getting away with his gun. Stan looks to find anything, but they're running away from him, Harry. And Liquid locking in 12 on this T side. Things are looking up. We know what EG are like near the end of games, and they realize it might be slipping through their fingers. But do they have that here and now?
Well, it's not the best of buys to take them into it, right? They're not going to have the AWP on Cirque. You think about how instrumental he's been. That's quite a big hit to take if you're EG. You don't have any other alternatives in this round. Ethan's taken a bit of a hit, downgrading onto the FAMAS, but that at least allows him to bring out a kit alongside Breezy in this round, as well as that full belt of utility. Stan's crossed back towards Garage early on, and EG going to set up passively over here towards outside. With no AWP to challenge, they really don't want to throw themselves in the firing line of these Kriegs. I say these Kriegs, more like that Krieg. There's only one, but it is in Naf's hands, and he is more than capable with it. Outside smokes are in, and Team Liquid just allowed to scooch on by down here in towards Secret for free. Now, EG, they haven't had anyone looking outside. And usually, you'd have someone rotating down towards B. They have no idea that this play's come through. And so everyone right now is up towards this top site. EG, If the penny doesn't drop soon, it might not drop at all, and that could be a world of hurt. As the Molotovs are heard going in down towards lower, that should draw at least one man down, thanks to this double ramp setup, and it will be Tariq moving into position. Does he realize just how bad the problem is, though?
Yeah, it just seems like a quick rotate on a whim. I don't think he's ready for 4 players about to open those doors. It's a very common position for Tariq. He loves to play this, and that could be a tendency that Liquid expect, especially with ex-teammates on the other side. Tariq getting spammed, wall banged, doesn't even get a chance. Elijah's so ready for that position. Nitro and Nav double up on entries, and Liquid haven't taken a point of damage in this round. It's going to be 13, locked and loaded. Nothing to say about it. And Ethan and Breezy have got to get the hell out of there. Naf wallbangs a player on B and then comes up to A. Look at where he is right now. He's in the garage, laying down the pain. Elite finishes the job, and Breezy can get away with his gun on the roof. But they know where he is, and they have everything to throw at him.
Who's going to be the one to try it, if anyone? They might have just let him get away. And they do. They let him hold on to this M4, but 13-8 for Team Liquid, and a damn near flawless round if it weren't for Breezy mopping up a Liege right at the very end. And that right there showcases the limitation of heading into that round with a very, very weakened buy, you know, lacking the AWP on Cirque, lacking any information towards outside. And I think, you know, hats off towards Nitro for making that decision, right? Just to go for the squeaky push, do it all sneaky beaky like. They get into the back line. I don't even think they could have anticipated it working that well. EG hold the best pistol rounds of all top 10 teams on Nuke in the past 3 months, winning 88% of them. That's pretty cool. The pistol round was a long time ago, and EG can't keep riding high on those memories. They need to start putting up some resistance here and now. Team Liquid likely going to be arriving at 14, as there's no money for EG. They're looking for an investment into round 23 instead.
Rough position for EG right now. Liquid have had every answer on this T side with 4 rounds in a row. Some really nice lower hits, with EG just remaining unprepared and uninformed.